Last week, I showed you the finished version of our circle puzzle, now using hitboxes to detect if the circles are lined up or not, and once the circles have been lined up, it flows right back into our game. Hello and welcome back to our R&D project. My name is Luke, and this week I have worked on our third puzzle of our game. So right now, as you can see, there is a text box here that says translate this, where in this box a player can type in an answer to something they will have to translate. So basically they will be given a word that is in an alien language that they will have to translate and enter into this box. And right now there's no words because we don't have that part yet, but we made our own alphabet for an alien language, so players can try to decode the message with a decoder here. And when you click, this is a button, and when you click it, it will pop up a decoder that where you can see which letter is which. So if we click play, as you can see, we can type things into here, and when we click on this decoder button, the decoder will pop up, and you can see here the symbols equals A, this equals B, this equals C, this equals D, and so on. And when we click decoder again, we can get rid of it, and we can continue to type in here again once we know the answer. So yes, our third puzzle will be translating the alien language into English so that they can type in the password and continue on through the level. So this is the button for the decoder to pop up, and it has button controller script, which if you remember from the pause menu and the main menu, controller script to start and stop the game. So as we can see here, it's just a new function in the button controller script called public void decoder, and basically it checks its decoder open. If it equals false, it sets it to true, and then it sets it to be active, so it'll appear. Otherwise, it'll set it to false, and then it'll deactivate it so it disappears. So pretty simple code for the decoder to appear and disappear. So now I can try and find the code for my input field, which is what this is called. Yes, this is my input field where the players can type into it to put their message, and there's a placeholder text, which as you can see says translate this, and then there's the real text, where when players start typing, that's what will show up. So yeah, I can change the placeholder here by changing this to whatever I need it to be. So if we go to the input field, we can see I have a script called text input for this, and if we open that up, we can see I have a variable called word, I have a variable called answer, both of which are strings, and then I have a variable of type input field, which is basically the input field, so it can see what has been typed by the player. So it needs this function called setAnswerString, which I made myself, which basically just sets the answer to whatever has been typed into the input field. And then here in the update, I was using the debug.log to check to see if this function was working, which it was, and I can show you what the debug.log does when we actually play the game. And I have this if statement to see if the answer equals the word, it will go back into our game. And right now, the word is one of my favorite foods, tacos, because we obviously don't have those actual answers for people to translate from the language. So right now, the answer is just tacos, and the player has to type that in order to continue on through the game. So if we come back here, click play, and if you look down here in this corner, you can see my thing, and I can blow it up here so that you can see it. And right now it says no, but if we start typing in it, as you can see, it will change the answer so that it will change it to whatever has been typed in. So if we delete all that, and then we type in what the answer was on the thing, type in that, and it flows right back into our game. So we continue playing. So yes, that is just about it for this R&D project update. I have started the new third puzzle in our game. Next week, I am hoping to maybe finish this puzzle up, maybe like put some messages for players to decode, and find a way for the game to know what is being displayed as the message, and it will change what the answer is supposed to be accordingly. So yeah, thank you for watching this R&D project update, and I will see you next time.